The Wrestling Mayhem Show. Since 2006, the pioneer in...
It is the Wrestling Mayhem Show, episode 1003 Tuesdays. We've been talking professionalized wrestling. I'm Mike Sorg at Sorgatron on the social medias and Sorgatron Media Studios in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I hear you with you on this Tuesday night, not an offshoot night. There's no other wrestling show happening in Pittsburgh tonight that we have to reschedule, so we are here with you here. Mad Mike should be joining us soon as the mad little one is going to bed, I'm sure. So we gotta wait for that to happen. So Dad Mike will be joining us, but with us right now, I think this is the Riz button. It's the Riz button.
You have the Riz button.
I have the Riz button. Welcome.
You need a personal Riz button.
A personal Riz button?
That's what the DOJ has for me. I don't know why.
Really? Is that what's going on? Okay, okay.
It's pretty quick. I gotta give them credit.
Okay,
okay.
okay.
Bullied some nerds and some trainees. I don't know.
You say like candy nerds? Is that what you're talking about? No, what?
At least there's a cluster of them, Sorg. They hurt.
A cluster of jocks?
Or nerds.
Have you encountered the Chug yet? Because I think he's still a member. I don't know anymore.
Encountered the Chug.
Okay, I haven't seen Chug for a while. I'm a little. Am I worried about him? I don't think that's the appropriate word for it.
I think
Chug Bogman. Yeah, he likes to. I don't know. Put his crotch on things. It gets really awkward. Poor Eamon.
I've heard Fridge tell me that if I mess up, that I have to go into the basement with Chugs. In the
basement with Chug. I do not like that. I just feel really bad because you like. This is going to be an old reference. This is for the old heads out there. If you remember Night at the Roxbury, where they just like get really over friendly with the women in the dance club. Like he does that to Eamon, and I feel really bad for Eamon, and I feel I'm afraid he's going to press charges one of these weeks. But either way, a lot of things happen to Eamon.
Vision back in my eye. So that's
good. You got a vision from the El Luca spray from the Mayhem show, April Fool's show. Yeah.
Took a while.
Everything was a little fuzzy for me after the gory spray a few years ago too. So
yours is red though.
What's that? Yeah, I was like kind of like everything was. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was just like having a virtual boy on my face all the time, except it was everything. So either way, so we have a guest with us as advertised. Liberty L, the villainess, has joined us in studio.
Hello, what's up, guys? Chilling.
Welcome back. I hope you are not also wearing your wedding dress.
Wedding dress. They wish. Nah.
I don't know if you saw the clips from last week. Yeah.
The trend.
Yeah. There's a cheetah trend. I see you're on the cheetah trend here.
Oh yeah. I'm not trying to make anybody mad, but I'm wearing my cheetah tonight.
Okay.
I'm on the prowl.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the prowl.
Yes,
I see.
Yes.
Are we gonna make like a special cameo video with you tonight or something?
Probably.
Give you some. This is going straight on the Tinder, right? Or whatever app you're on. I don't know. I'm not up on it.
Yes. So. Put it on that OnlyFans. No.
Anyway, now you're back with us. There's been a shift. You are beltless right now. We'll get into a little bit later. You've been popping up with our friend Tony Kincaid.
Yes.
I'll put quotes around friend. Tony Kincaid over at RWA. Right? What's that?
Mm-hmm. He's a friend, Sorg. Don't.
He's a friend.
He's my friend.
He's a friend,
Yeah, he's
Remember
a friend,
that. He's my friend.
Yeah. We don't have the issue with him, and he's still being digested by a dragon. Last I knew, so there's that too. When do we get Gary on the show? That's the biggest question, right? When's the Gary gonna happen? Anyways, I don't know why I'm distracted. No, I know exactly why I'm distracted, because I don't want to talk about our first news story because it's sad.
Yeah,
it's very. They weren't done, Sorg.
What's that?
They weren't done.
WWE TKO wasn't as it says up in the corner. Some more people got TKO'd, but in a new way. We talked about there's a massive list: Aleister Black, Zelina Vega, a whole bunch of like top people in our eyes that got let go for one reason or another. Now we may be finding out why. It came out earlier this week. Two of the MFTs, F the other name that I never learned anyways, Jeff Cobb. He's always going to be Jeff Cobb to me. Jeff Corn on the Cobb to me, baby. And a.k.a. the formerly...
I just realized JC Mateo, Jeff Cobb to me. Jeff Cobb.
Well, it took you a year, but thanks for coming around.
But now he's not here.
We don't even have to worry about it anymore. So Yes.
Matanza. Let's go.
It's not like he's not going to find work. You will probably see him in the New Japan in 90 days. But, I'm not worried for them. And the other Tonga. Remember?
Tongaloa?
Tongaloa? Is it Tongaloa? Is it
The one that kept messing up.
Oh.
No, I think it was the one that like fell off the table before it broke.
And did
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
yeah,
He missed
I
it
know what you're
twice.
talking about.
Did he miss a nut shot or
The
something?
logo.
Yeah,
Yep.
remember?
See, Riz,
he
it's
was
hard.
going for
You know what? Riz has trouble with the nut shot.
It's hard. It's not easy.
At the anniversary show. But like Riz, I think we talked about this off air. Perhaps did you feel vindicated when you saw a professional wrestler on WWE television also screw up a nut shot?
Kind of.
Kind of. Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah.
them boys were tall, so it was hard to find.
Yeah,
You probably
I
had to
like,
overextend a little bit.
Short.
How do I
I
nut?
don't know if you noticed me.
How do I nut shot somebody who's at that level?
Well, there's one easy way. So.
Boink.
Right.
Kaboink.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right into your living room.
Target acquired.
Hey, Target acquired. Liberty, when's the last time you delivered a nut shot in a wrestling ring? I don't think you have to.
The thing is, in my early years, I did them a lot. So that was probably like a long
in the
time
Scarlet days?
Yes.
Yeah, but you were like, weren't you kind of like a rabid kind of
yeah.
animal
and
at the
it never
time?
really made sense. But I'm like, they're there, and why not? It's the only
yeah.
thing. Yeah, why not? Why not? Right?
It's
if they're not paying attention, and it's my own
Did
opportunity.
Queen Aminata direct you?
Yes.
Or because I remember
no.
she was your manager for a bit, right?
That was literally just one of those loose threads. It was literally there, and I was like, you know what? It's time to go for it. Time to go for it. Time to go for it right here. I used to do it for Christian when we were in Team Fear, remember?
Mm-hmm.
I used to do it a lot, but now it's just like, it's in my back pocket, I say. I ain't going to say it's gone, because I'll use it again.
Yeah,
Why
well,
not?
yeah, we're coming back around to that idea, aren't we? Well, anyways, the metaphorical nut shot was to other roster members. The New Day have departed from WWE. To me, I always thought they were WWE lifers.
Same.
That was, I think, the most shocking thing. We do. I mean, your Alistairs and your whatevers. Great comments from last week. I forget who it was. Was it Booker T? It was Booker T that says, "When's the last time you remembered an Aleister Black match?" Oh
Damn,
my God!
Booker.
Oh my God, Booker!
Damn.
Booker doesn't point.
That's a real like Ron Simmons moment, like where you're like, wow, he really just said that. Wow. Damn. Wow. Wow. Like, wow, that is crazy though. Like thinking about it, it is like, no, I love Aleister Black. I love everything that he brings forth to the table, but I'm not going to say I don't remember any of his matches, but I remember early NXT, Aleister Black. So I get where it's like the disconnect now.
The NXT stuff was great, which I think again we get to this disconnect of these guys. Like I'm watching Ethan Page just get kind of in these tag matches with Rusev and everybody, and I was just like, okay, he can't really be the Ethan Page that elevated on NXT.
Yeah,
in this like you're they're saying given opportunity, you're not given opportunities, you make it, but it's just like. What can you do in that case? What can the New Day have done to raise their stock when they're literally in promos that none of us in America saw because they were during the commercials?
Yes.
This is okay. So let's get into the story that's leading to all this. The rumor that is more or less confirmed because I see Mark Henry talking about this. So that tells me that he knows something or somebody that this is a thing. He's probably talking to some of these people. And, the word, at least on the New Day, was they came to agreeable terms on their departure. It's something like that. It's probably not exactly that. And now the word is TKO is going to talent. Some of them surprisingly well pushed was the terminology. So not top talent, but at least like people that are getting pushed up into that upper echelon. And they were being asked to take a 50% pay cut from and just continuing situation. This is so obviously the speculation is that this is why the New Day left, because they did not accept those terms and agreed to terminate the contract. They just re-signed, I think, a year ago. We were talking about off air. Aleister Black obviously came back a year ago and was let go. And I'm wondering, you wonder if it's a cut or is it this offer was made and they're like, no way. Yeah. There is a what is your value worth kind of situation. But also, like, this is, I also want to mention to a certain game that they play. I've heard other wrestlers complain about this, and you kind of see it, and where somebody said something, I hate that I forget who talked about this. Maybe it was like the coach, or maybe it was like, Maven or something like that, where,
Maven.
even in the
Maven's
Vince
alive.
days, when you were in that last 6 months of your contract and you weren't Roman Reigns, John Cena, they would cut you from TV and then tell you, oh, you're not worth as much right now. We're going to renegotiate lower. Kind of like this game they play. It's a business game. I understand that. And TKO seems to be doing something very similar with that. Yeah. I mean, it's still WWE, it's still TKO, it's still, whatever that structure is, but they do this. I think a lot of people blame more TKO now because that's the big boogeyman that now is overseeing kind of things, right? So you have I don't know if we're just like, we can't blame WWE, even though WWE completely did this kind of bullshit too back in the day when they were their own thing. So, and again, that when you're talking about all the records you're making in money and you decide to do this, this is not without history. We talked about on this show, Ronda Rousey is talking about how there's no way she could get the deal to do what she needed to do or thought she was worth with UFC with their current structure. They have a TV deal with Paramount Plus. So there's no extra money to anybody coming in there. Yeah. So people are getting, I think allegedly fighters getting paid $50,000 a year. They get punched in the head? Are you freaking kidding me? Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I it's so tough because, like you said, it's something that WWE has done before, right? It's something they've done in the past, and it's like, well, now it's become so. I would say it's so out in the open now because of social media and the way everybody perceives things. Sure. But like we're saying, it's a lot of practices and everything that's going into it that we don't see. We don't know exactly. Like you said, it's upper echelon of people.
We're outsiders looking in. We're not in there in the conversations or anything like this. So,
but it is interesting. It is very interesting. Like you're saying, it's some. We don't know exactly who it is, but we can kind of like subvert or think of who these people may have accepted. I know what you're talking about. The 50%. Deducted, we can see who and pick and point, but it's really like, I don't know. From my point of view, it's like that's their livelihood.
Yes.
They pick and choose what they want to do, and if that's best for them, that's best for them. But for Kofi and Xavier, like Kofi is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and I felt like you just said, I thought he was a WWE lifer. So like when I heard that news on Saturday, it was just like really. Like eye-opening that it's not forever. It's not forever. Wrestling's not forever. And, I just hope they're happy and they find wherever they do next. I hope they're happy with what they put in the ring, because I feel like not only with them, because there's going to be more people that come out that say they're done with WWE. We already know that. But it's just like with Kofi and Xavier to be the first, and it's just like, it kind of brings me back to with the Sasha, not walking out, but like just knowing your worth and saying, no, I won't take that, and thank you very much professionally, and going separate ways. You don't have to burn the bridge. You don't have to burn the bridges, and you don't have to, just be a shitty human being. Just, know your worth and go for whatever you want in this life, basically.
And you can tell, like Sasha and Naomi both, like, kind of left on, it was kind of rough terms.
It was rough.
It was kind of like the Stone Cold
That's what I'm saying.
walkout kind of. But obviously Naomi came back, to some really good fanfare and was given a really good spot until the baby came along and
But That's live, guys.
It
That's
is. Yeah,
live.
it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
But so that bridge isn't 100% burnt
Yeah.
with Sasha, unless something else was said somewhere along the line that we don't know about.
We don't know, but I don't believe it.
She's
It's
fine.
wrestling.
She's doing
Yeah.
Mandalorian. She's going to Japan and
Exactly.
Australia and everything, whatever the hell
Exactly.
she wants. She's
She mainstream.
All
You
the
don't have to worry about it.
Ultimo
Fine.
Mercedes, if you will, which was really cool to see, right?
Yes,
So,
yes.
no, I think and again, Kofi and Xavier, I don't know personally any physical ailments that they may have going on there, but both seem to be in tremendous shape and have a lot of steam left in their careers, so they could go and do some tremendous stuff wherever they choose to go. And man, are there options now, right?
hope they
Could
do.
all these people just end up in TNA, which is just WWE adjacent anyways, and then WWE gets them for a freaking dime on NXT every once in a while?
That makes. Oh my gosh. Don't even get me
That's what ends up
started on
happening.
that.
I mean,
Oh my
Elias
God.
came back for a couple nights already,
gosh.
right? Like, I feel like you just go to the WWE adjacent thing right now. Yeah, okay. You can go to AEW where you can just
Balls to
seemingly
wall.
have a
Sorry.
blast like
Yeah.
Ricochet is doing right now. Ricochet, it looks like he's having so much fun feuding with Chris Jericho. Like, it's whatever anybody thinks of Chris Jericho over there. and and it's not for everybody, but man, if that's a place where you think you're going to flourish, Kofi just going and just playing video games with Kenny Omega and Adam Cole just seems like the best plan right now. Now, also, there are two side stories with this. First of all, with Kofi, allegedly he is they're trying to get him back in a non-traditional contract, think similar to Tyler Breeze. He's still involved with Up, Down, Down. They brought him in once in a while. When he was here for Enjoy Wrestling at Stage AE, when they brought in Breezango against the Runway.
Xavier
No.
Woods.
I'm talking about so Tyler Breeze was under contract with WWE
Oh,
when
yeah.
he did this match here for the video game stuff, right? So could Xavier be brought back in to continue the Up, Down, Down? He's a really good spokesperson for that, but does he want to do only that? Who knows? He's created a pretty big thing there,
Yeah.
kind of from the ground up.
Yeah.
So,
I don't think Xavier needs WWE.
he doesn't need it. No.
Austin Creed can do all of that, and now he can bring back the squad, bring back those videos.
Wait, is
and
everybody free now? Is the whole
everybody's
squad free?
in the squad?
Who was this? Remind us again. Who was the squad? This is the group
It
that played
was
together in Up, Down, Down. That was
Austin
tremendous.
Creed,
Austin
Tyler
Creed.
Breeze, Cesaro, or Claudio, and Adam Cole.
Oh,
They're
baby.
all free.
Baby. So we can bring the squad back together.
We can bring back the games.
Do we have to wait for the non-compete clause to play video games together publicly?
Well,
That's the
thing,
question I
because
have.
They had that. Well, the contract wasn't for, and I think that's one of the loopholes they had, was that contract for like 50% or whatever it was of the Up, Down, Down stuff was for Xavier. Was for the name rights of Xavier Woods. Or the name rights of Up, Down, Down, because you can see it on like 2K, on 2K26, 2K25. They have the Up, Down, Down championship still there.
Yes.
But I can see them bringing something back.
Yeah.
I can see them bringing live streams back.
Well, Uno and Cole are still doing AEW games, so there's still something happening over there. I haven't paid much attention to it lately to see if it's really kind of thriving or anything. Like, I feel like Adam Cole kind of retired from wrestling and just plays video games all day. Which
That's all you need.
Living a
is
life.
not hating that, right?
Yeah,
I
living a
mean,
life.
if you're getting enough off of your Twitch channel because of something, Effie's playing Star Wars on Twitch all the time.
Right.
I turned in him playing Star Wars the other night just randomly since I was working late. But yeah, there's a lot of options there. He can do whatever. So, is this, I think, a lot of these guys are like, is this a bet on yourself moment, or is this, continue with this? But also, if you feel so slighted by those offers, that kind of colors what you're going to do, right? So,
Yeah.
and they got kids.
Something
I got kids.
I was listening to something on Wednesday. It was another podcast on Wednesday that I was listening to. And they were actually mentioning about the MFTs. And one of the things they were saying is, how did the one guy that got fired, I forgot his name, how did he survive the first cuts? I believe he had more. I believe he had one of those JTG moments. Like he was supposed to be on the first side of those cuts.
Mm-hmm. He didn't pick up the phone.
He just picked up his phone.
Tonga Loa.
Yep.
Tonga Loa is the one that we're talking about. So yes,
Yeah.
and he's like
So
one
now
of them.
there's-
So Tama Tonga is still there, though he was absent on Friday. We did not address him when we had the MFT. We had Tonga, the tall one, if you couldn't tell, and Solo in the MFT OTC, who gets the rights to beat up Jacob Fatu fight that's happening apparently right now. So like no address to like those guys have Oh no, they amazingly they had Fatu destroy the entirety of the MFTs the week before, so that's how they explained why they weren't there, and we never heard from them again, right?
Daisy Mateo went off to his home planet and never returned again.
exactly. Real quick before I lose the plot on this, from the chat room, T-Pop saying Xavier Woods the smartest wrestler ever for getting the WWE to promote his non-wrestling name Austin Creed for over 10 plus years with up down down. So he is perfectly set up. That's his real name too, isn't it? Like, so perfectly set up for life outside of WWE, and they couldn't figure out how to use Jeff Cobb. No, they just like they mistook him for a Samoan, first of all, and stuck him in there. Like, you're from an island, close enough, which feels like the most WWE Vince era thing to do, honestly. But yeah, and then like now that you could tell, you don't even know what it looks like because he's in terrible face paint half the damn time. So I don't know. Somebody really didn't like that MFT Wyatt feud and decided to blow the whole fucking thing up.
It's like what? Two people left in that entire feud.
Yeah, entire feud. 2 people left.
Yeah.
Yes.
2 people left.
Yes, that was an ongoing, like 10-person feud for most of the last year.
I remember bits and pieces of him. I'm like, who left? I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't even.
You don't know they're all in face paint. You just know the tall one's still there. That's it. And the one that goes, yeah.
Yep.
So,
That's my guy.
That's your guy. Yeah. No, he's going to be like, as long as he doesn't do stupid shit like recording rehearsals again and getting fined, I think he's going to be okay. So, the voice of reason if you couldn't. Yeah. Exactly. Let's see. What else we got here? So interested to see what Kofi Kingston's wrestling name outside of WWE is going to be. I wonder what it was before he went in. When he was on the Indies, he wasn't there for long, but still, he's too good. He's too good to not do something, dude. Any of those guys, just I just want to see any of them pop up.
The New Day's gonna be fun.
Give me the New Day Young Bucks. Give me the New Day Elite. With Kenny Omega. Like, we've teased this before. I think they played Street Fighter against each other, right?
They did.
Like Kenny Omega and Xavier have this kind of feud already happening amazingly at the Street Fighter tournaments. And wouldn't that be amazing if they, brought that over? And it's not like AEW doesn't have a gaming division, and have that kind of cross-platform thing going on, kind of thing. It's not like WWE that plays both damn sides and gives you a Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat commercial on the same fucking WrestleMania. No. WWE, you're not doing tribalism right.
They don't understand.
Speaking of strong feelings, Mad Mike's with us.
Rest in peace.
Oh, up, down shirt to represent.
You sweet summer children.
We've gone down. One more line, and then Mike. We've covered most of the TKO-ness of the last week, and the cuts and the leavings and stuff. But before we do that, I got one more note. One more alleged note coming from. I think Nick Khan actually said this as part of the cuts last week. That one of the focuses they're having is to. I forget what the phrase was. Age down the roster. So,
by the way, how
old
is Roman Reigns?
Younger.
How old is Cody Rhodes?
After we had the oldest WrestleMania ever, we've decided to age down the roster by letting anybody go over 35, I guess. So yeah, that's where we're at. So Mike, we talked about the 50% pay cut allegations. We've talked about that. We've talked about the New Day and the ideas with that. I want to get your thoughts there before we're going to go to a break after you.
I definitely don't know anything about TKO restructuring their fiscal responsibilities and maybe cutting people loose. I don't. I don't know a thing about
no.
at all.
I definitely wouldn't have personal financial experience with that as recently as
a year ago.
The past year.
You got TKO'd a year ago. Hey, wait, before you do that, I want to add this other tidbit for context. Tina's pointing out that some of this may be made clear tomorrow on the financial call for TKO. So good.
Oh no! I've listened to this. It won't be.
It won't be. Okay, clear as mud. Got you. Oh, New Day versus MXM. I want that.
That'd be good. That would be good.
So I also heard that they're trying to keep Woods in the same kind of deal that Tyler Breeze has.
We did discuss that, yes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
I think they realized that with Woods gone, their game next year is trash, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Their game next year is trash.
Why does that make the game trash?
Because Woods and Breeze had a lot of
they're the reason why
content
stuff.
Yeah,
okay.
They're the reason my GM mode is back. They're the reason a lot of the modes are back.
Mm-hmm.
They're the reason you have intergender wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the cool stuff that's happened in the games the past couple of years has been because of Breeze and Woods. And also the only good promotion that they have of their game is Up Up Down Down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the reason Up Up Down Down is good is because of Woods and Breeze.
Yep.
Now, can Breeze carry it by himself? Maybe. Does he want to? Probably not.
Breeze is on an island by himself right now, right?
And I don't know when Breeze's deal is up, too. Breeze's deal might be up soon, and then the party would now be all
the party. I call it the squad. I'm sorry. It's the party.
Yeah, no, it's the party.
The party.
And it's
the
not
party.
It's not the party.
The
it's
party.
DA party. Hashtag the party. Hashtag bring back Uno. Hashtag bring back Madden tournament. I want all the things as an Up Up Down Down lifer. Both. I love Up Up Down Down. Legitimately got me through the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Legitimately got me through the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they always had so much content. I can't even tell you the amount of times I rewatch the Madden streams or the Uno games, because they had Uno every week during the pandemic. Because what else was there to do?
Yep.
They weren't traveling. They could play Uno remotely.
For video games.
Mm-hmm.
Like the up, up, down, down versus left, right was amazing.
In response to this and the economy, Bradley's in the chat room says, I'm going to cut my financial support by 50% and expect to still be a manager. No, you don't get a chair at the next show, Bradley. You know what? Bradley. We're also going to give you half a chair. The pointy part.
Stand, Bradley. You understand that?
Yeah.
You stand, or else you'll take that again.
Do you want to know how big Up, Up, Down, Down got? I can't find it right now. I have it somewhere in this basement. They have their own Uno deck.
Yeah.
They have their own Uno deck. It was limited to like 500 copies or something like that. You could only buy it through the Up, Up, Down, Down merch website, which they made themselves.
Yeah.
But you only bought a copy of this card. Have I opened it once? No, I have not. But like, they had a whole merchandising thing that superseded WWE. I'm looking. I have they have like the Adam Cole and the Bebe stuff. Just everything.
So
and this isn't even talking about the New Day's actual wrestling career.
No, absolutely.
Because that kind of speaks for itself.
Kind of addition on there. I just get a quick search to see if I can get any tidbits about Tyler Breeze's contract status. In addition to being the video game consultant with 2K, Up Up Down Down, he is also under an NXT trainer and producer kind of role as well. So he's still involved down there. So it's not just the games that he's kind of alone with. They'll figure it out, I guess. But it's still listen, the way that these things happen, like I'm sure there's some people sitting at 2K and him saying, so what do we do now? And everything rebuilds. We talked about was NXT pulling a bunch of people and they just bring some people up and see what happens and all that kind of thing. You just move forward. With a lot of things. So, but it'll be
one thing I can see happening. Is that I can see somewhere down the line with Xavier and Kofi go to AAA.
What?
I feel like
no, they're in partnership.
you
You have to have a WWE. You have to have a WWE contact to go.
I think they
go
could
to AAA.
I think they can get that partnership again for like whenever the game comes back out for 2027, so that they can keep Xavier Woods on the payroll.
I mean, I don't know.
And
but-
then
I mean,
I can see
would they give
it
them
working.
unicorn masks and show up as Nuevo Dia?
Yes. Honestly, the merch that's going to be for that? How much merch?
They're
very toyetic.
I cannot wait. Personally, I cannot wait for Austin Creed to open up his pro wrestling tee shop.
That's the first time
He-
I've ever heard you say you're waiting for somebody to open a pro wrestling tees shop.
Because that I talked to
You weren't
them,
even excited when we opened our pro wrestling tee shop.
Yeah, I talked to them at New York Comic Con a couple years ago, and they're just delights and very, very smart about their business. Like TK is going to throw a bunch of money at their faces.
Yeah,
they're probably going to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe.
And we'll get to see New Day versus Edge and Christian by World's End. I'm calling it now.
Okay.
I'm calling it right now.
I can see it. I can't wait.
Yeah, by World's End, New Day versus Edge and Christian. It will have happened at some point.
I'm very excited.
I'm calling it already because there aren't a lot of dream matches left. There aren't
Kofi versus Lee
tag team
Moriarty.
dream matches.
Wait. What was this?
Sorry.
Kofi Kingston versus Lee Moriarty.
Kofi and Lee. Yes. Yes.
Oh, I mean,
That's a dream match for me.
Kofi's just got a litany of dream matches.
Oh,
just
yeah.
all on his own. But like New Day versus Edge and Christian,
Oh yeah.
Dude,
those streams never crossed. Those streams never crossed.
Oh my God.
We even got New Day versus New Age Outlaws. I think at some point.
I think we did. Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
got that.
think they
at
won
some
a belt from him at some point.
I think so. Yeah, but New Day and Edge and Christian, that would be something.
I
That
just want to
would be
see either of those guys come in and just let loose. You know who's probably the saddest right now? Is CM Punk. Because he just lost his work wife, Kofi Kingston.
I know. He just reminded me.
They're
Oh
finally
my
together
God.
again.
Now it's over.
It's over. The dream has died. The real dream has died. Hey, guys, you guys are keeping the dream alive, even if Bradley's trying to undercut. He says he's back at 100%. You get the full chair this time, and I won't make you sit in it the wrong way. Thank you, everybody that supports the show, like Bradley, at patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show. You can support the show over there. We like to put out some extra stuff whenever we have energy. I don't know if it's happening this week, guys, because I got to do a lot of packing and be on a flight in the morning. So we'll see. But in the meantime, thank you, everybody that does support the show over there. And once I can find it, of course, Bo Diggity. Woo. As well as Team Ham-Fist Bubba Brewer at the Poppy Club level, Dave Papa Bonner. And you can get a discount at local 5Ks and marathons by using Dave26 at gcxc.com/eventspa. Rats in a Trench Coat, Tony Kincaid, somebody that you're familiar with, Liberty. Yes, we'll deal with that a little bit. True Appearance of Pro, T-Bop, The Riz, Justin Cleaver, and at the manager level, Bradley and Tina Keys. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. I think that's an updated list. Yeah, I'll double check that later. Thank you guys for supporting the show there. So, and of course, Bradley. Yeah. Bradley with the noogie. With the Clayton King. I haven't seen Clayton King in a few weeks. I missed that guy.
He's avoiding you.
He's avoiding me. I hope, and even if he's on the show this week, I'm not around. I'm not around TNF for 2 weeks now. Everybody, nobody, make my wife mad on production, please. You keep an eye on her. You make sure nobody gives her shit. Can I hire you as my enforcer?
Of course.
To make sure nobody fucks with production
You wouldn't
this
even
week.
have to hire me. I'll just do it.
Or like you just like keep an eye on her. You're like he's like I got you. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. You help me out while I'm away. in Portland doing Portland things on a track. I don't even know what a Portland thing is. Like,
Right.
I believe it is making your own kombucha, wearing flannel while talking about high gas prices.
while you're standing in line for brunch.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. We're both watching the Portlandia, aren't we?
I have never seen it once in my life.
I started watching it again. I didn't realize how many seasons. I think I caught up at some point, but like watched the first 2 or 3 seasons, and I'm like, oh, they have like 7. Let's go. I need to. I'm gonna do the meanest thing to Katie. I'm gonna just put Portlandia. Like when there's just nothing going on, I'm just gonna put Portlandia on the TV in the main room at the Airbnb. Just be like, we gotta get the culture down. Anyways, keep it weird. Hey guys, Backlash is this week.
Sure.
Sure.
I think there's been enough backlash.
Real.
Yeah.
More like whiplash with how fucking rapidly the roster is changing.
Yeah, right?
Getting younger, Mike.
Yeah. We're aging down the
They're
roster.
getting
That is
younger.
crazy.
Hey, if we're serious about aging down the roster,
They're not serious.
Roman should lose his belt on Sunday.
Somebody,
They're not serious.
wait,
Yeah.
somebody's got the Mad Mike note
Whoa.
of not anybody over 40 that doesn't make us money.
Yeah, it has to make them. It has to make money.
Yes.
That's why Danhausen is going to win the world
It
championship.
has to make us money that they cannot earn back.
You didn't know this. Danhausen under that faceplate, actually 65 years old.
Oh no, he's 65 years old. He's 300 feet tall. He's a WWE legend.
This is on Blitz.
I also heard he did a UFO spin to Andre the Giant in the Pontiac Silverdome, brother.
Mm-hmm. Brother.
90,
I heard
90 million
that.
people.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Can't wait
And
for.
also Danhausen, first person to win a championship on the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Actual universal champion.
Yeah, by the way, I think I have my Danhausen impression down. Are you ready, Sorg?
No.
I've been workshopping.
Okay.
Hello, the Sorg.
Not bad.
I need,
That's it.
I
That's
need,
it.
I need
That's
more.
it.
I think I need more, but I don't know. What do you think,
Okay.
Liberty?
Okay.
Did you feel? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, Chris!
Cass. Love it.
I'm trying. It's difficult. I also there's a
thing
lot of allergies going
Thing
on.
is,
Here.
Liberty, you smile so much, so it looks like you're just doing sup.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like you're cursed, but you're gonna be happy about it.
Yeah. Just like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like a party
And
move.
stealing the curse is the funnest part.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Tina apparently is adding on to the Portland things to do. Getting high, maybe lost in Powell books, and getting Blue Star donuts. Now listen, I think. Oh, I wonder if Powell books.
That's a little too specific.
I wonder if Powell Books is where we got lost last time we were there, and then I ended up I came across in one corner of this giant bookstore a slam poetry session happening, which was wild to see in person. And Blue Star Donuts, I will take note. We usually do the Voodoo Donuts because they have that naughty donut in the original
Voodoo
location. They
Donuts.
don't have at Universal. You know what I'm talking about?
I've heard of voodoo donuts. Yes.
Do you know about the naughty donut? Yes.
I've heard about it.
You get a whole donut box just for that. It's a big chocolate.
Yep.
Where?
Where?
No, Sorg, I forget.
Are you
Was that Greenfield?
I think it might have been.
Visited.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Ask Katie. She took the whole thing.
If it's not, they're not doing it right.
You probably should rephrase that.
I did. She ate the whole thing. It took her like 3 days, but
Yeah, I know. Ate the whole thing and took the whole thing. Way different meanings.
Riz, what's wrong? You like left your chair. Riz has lost it.
Did it?
What's
you
that?
Didn't know you didn't even know you said it.
Didn't even know you did it.
You don't even know you did that, Sorg.
Backlash.
It
Let's talk
reminds
about
me-
Backlash.
Boneheads.
Backlash has 5 matches, guys, because you can't put it. Somebody's like, there needs to be more. Like I'm watching Reddit is the thing. By the way,
we have to time down the amount of wrestling on the show.
yes, we do. We got to have a
Just
jobber
time it down.
entrance for Trick Williams in his match because we need to see more.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
Was that your
The
experience with it?
advertising.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm legitimately shocked that match is not sponsored by Shrek 5 with all the gingerbread man references.
The gingerbread. Okay.
Now it needs to
oh
be.
my
Oh,
god.
yeah,
They're
oh,
doing a
his-
funeral
his
for the
memorial
gingerbread
is
man on Friday.
crying.
What are we doing? It's so
Sports
bad.
entertainment.
It's so rough, and I'm watching the segment before Mania, and I'm like, I think this is racist, actually, isn't it? Right?
I ain't even seen
I-
it. Now, I've seen clips.
Oh, okay. But
I've seen like bits and pieces. So now that you're saying that, now I'm like, well, maybe it was.
I think it's a problem for.
Is
Gingers.
ginger a race?
I think it is. I don't know.
I mean, so to me, it's not.
We're
because
trying to
it's
do the
something that
math
You can
here.
actually change.
Why
It's
did you
something
put that
can
picture
change.
up now, Riz? What does that have to do with anything?
I've had his. I've had different pictures.
But you
up
just
now.
changed it now, and that
Of-
was really
of
weird
Brad.
timing in the corner of my eye. You're just like,
This
I need to
even worse.
soften the
This
mood
is
here.
Even worse, Sorg. Like my placement on this.
I'm
is
pretty sure.
worse.
Wait, has everybody that's given Bradley a wedgie have red hair?
Oh,
The ginger conundrum.
Wow,
Yeah.
Oh,
I love it.
Exhibit 1, Exhibit 2. No, not him. Not him. That's a noogie. That doesn't
no.
count. We're talking wedgies. Yeah. Exhibit 2. Huh.
Well, that's blonde hair.
Strawberry blonde. Strawberry blonde.
Red enough.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go. There you go. I think we've unlocked it. So
You know,
backlash.
you know who we need to.
I'm
You
trying
know
to get
who
the
we need to
backlash.
give Bradley a wedgie.
Carrot top.
Remedy.
We got it.
Oh.
What? Remedy?
Remedy does.
Why? What?
Last name.
Red. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Okay. Okay.
It's all there.
I'm trying to get through this because I want to have time to talk about American Gladiators with you, Mike. It's like when to get into that.
Oh, sword.
All right, so we have Seth Rollins. Hey, first hour is going to be on ESPN 1 or 2 Ocho. I don't fucking know.
Two, because it's not good enough for ESPN. ESPN 2 said backlash. Only good enough for backlash.
I think like some of the countdown is on one of them too. Like I
Probably.
don't know.
Probably.
Whatever. So Seth Rollins.
It's not going to force people to buy it.
We'll see. We'll see. But it's not going to stop him from trying. Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker is one match on this card.
Okay.
Cool. You're there for
Yeah.
it.
Would have been cooler a month ago.
Yeah, I guess so. Io Sky and
Another
Asuka.
one. That could have been cooler a
That's
month
gonna be
ago.
cool.
We're gonna blow
That's
that.
gonna be
We're gonna blow off Io and Asuka since
Hey.
it's gonna get 5 minutes tops.
Please no.
And then
Over under.
the amount of we want Kyrie chance.
Oh my god! At this one, where are we at? Wait, we're in
Like
Tampa.
like they
We're in
didn't even
Tampa.
have them on a live segment on Raw because
Mhm.
they didn't want to hear the we want Kyrie chance.
Probably because those were popping up in a match the week before, weren't they?
Yep.
So yeah.
Kyrie just beat Io the week before.
Mm-hmm.
The week before she got fired, Kyrie beat Io. I'm
We
like,
got
Going out on top.
in the I don't know what's going on here, and is this like problematic storyline? Trick Williams and Sami Zayn. I don't know.
well, wait, isn't that the one that's on ESPN?
I don't know. Did they say which one?
That's
is?
the one that's on ESPN.
Okay, that's their problem now.
Said views, numbers.
But Trick is definitely in the Rock phase.
Yeah.
You know, like him.
So
And also, listen, Trick Williams' dedication to the bit about the death of the gingerbread man, to the point where he gave the X when the man went down.
Yeah.
And they checked the trainer's room, and the trainer came out with news, which felt like which felt like the best and worst episode of The Pit.
He should have screamed, not the gumdrop buttons.
Yeah, that's true. At
Should've.
some point, I think that he came out and he said, "Sammy with gumdrop button in hand." I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, Joe Tessitore, if you were not sold on Joe Tessitore, regardless of this probably questionable story, his selling of this was kind of tremendous when you look back at it in retrospect.
selling
like,
of
this situation.
And
this
not
situation.
anything else, because the man is not good enough to be on commentary for any
Oh.
pay-per-view.
What did Joe do before this? Was it UFC?
No, it was
ESPN.
football.
It was football? Okay.
football.
Yeah.
Okay. Going from the NFL to with gingerbread.
You gotta sell it.
Like his breaking down of the gingerbread man's death
was so
Was-
solemn.
was second to Wade Barrett no selling the death of the gingerbread man. Like he's just looking. You just hear him like, "What are you talking about? What are you doing?" Stop it.
All right. Anyways, oh yeah.
Anyways,
the back
that match is gonna be fine.
the back and forth between Joe and Wade, and depending on the bit, the straight man in it changes across the board. It was just pretty fun. We got Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu, and I agree with T-Pop says. You know, I know people aren't excited, but it looks like a stacked card. Theoretically, yes, but now you don't.
Like-
hey, that looks like a great match. Is it going to be a squash that we're just going to do nothing and run a Pizza Hut commercial? I don't know right now. Because that's what wrestling is to us, right? So
That's what WWE is, at least.
yeah, that's what
Did they-
WWE is.
It looks
Did they
like
not
every
announce-
match card be looking great, right?
Yeah.
And then you actually watch the show. That's
Hey,
something
dude,
else.
can I watch any WWE without watching commercials for shit that the wrestlers definitely don't eat?
Yes, you can, Sword.
That's the one. And
Sorry.
nobody uses these products in the locker room. You
I
can
don't think
tell.
Oba Femi is downing a fucking Pizza Hut stuffed crust with hot dogs in
Little Caesars.
it. Yeah.
No, I get
No.
I mean, we all know Finn Balor has not seen a carb
yes.
since he debuted in NXT.
Exactly.
That was the last time he saw a carb, and even then, it was Kevin Owens throwing garlic bread at him.
It's like, have we seen a Prime commercial yet?
I don't know. I avoid them. So
It's been a while
literally,
since we
when
saw
I
the
get stuff, the
Prime
VPN's acting up, and I get what was that?
It's been a while since we've seen the Prime Camp.
Oh yeah, they
okay
haven't
with
been
that.
stacked in the corner, haven't they? I love when Logan's like talking about the ads being slippery and says it's my fault. I started it with Prime. Anyways,
Yeah, no shit.
And then the real main event of the show. Miz and Kit Wilson against Dan Houghton and TBA. Who is the partner? Place your bets now. There actually there are odds on Kelshi for this that are
I'm
crazy.
sure there are. All right. Pie in the sky. If y'all had your wishes, who would it be? And then give your actual.
I love the graphic going around with Obafemi, actually, personally. I kind of love it. I kind of love it.
one.
Let's do it, you know?
I want it to be John Cena. He doesn't show up, like literally, like he can't see him.
He's
And it's just,
Is that the
Yeah.
big announcement that Cena's going to make?
it would be super funny, like how he, like basically how he debuted and everyone was pissed. Just piss people off, man. Just keep doing it.
If he wasn't already involved with the title picture, like, and maybe it doesn't matter, just truth coming out as Ron Cena. You know,
That works for me.
He's doing the you can't
It
see
can
me in the
happen.
tag matches. Like, just do it. Like, we know John Cena's going to be there. You play the music.
Yeah.
But it's Ron.
Yeah.
Nobody's mad.
Nobody.
Nobody's
Not
mad.
me. I'm entertained.
They're like, no, we will take the other Cena.
Hear me out.
All right.
Hear me out.
Yeah,
I
okay.
got-
Riz, let's go.
I got mine.
This is going to be the clip. Let's
I
go.
think I might have stolen. I might steal yours, Mike, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
We'll see.
If he's available, if he's cleared, Elton Prince.
Ooh.
I would love that,
Ooh.
but from what I've heard,
He's not.
He's long term not. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no. From what I've heard, his injuries are pretty severe, and it's very sad because I met those guys at a WrestleMania party a couple of years ago. They are the nicest, sweetest dudes,
Mhm.
and I felt so bad for him when I heard he got injured. But yeah.
Yeah, when Kid talks about what happened with him, he's like he's pretty heavy with it. So that's glad to see he's still going now. Mike, what's your pick?
Okay. So, I'm trying to think of all the things that Danhausen would find appealing, based
That's
on
very hard.
Appealing.
tweet he sent out. The tweet he sent out, the people he's looking for.
Oh yeah, he had a list.
He had a list.
He had a list.
I have two options because he wants a WWE legend.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. He wants someone that will work for Human Monies
Mm-hmm.
naturally. He wants someone who has a history of tag team wrestling. Seems like everyone he tagged had a history of tag team wrestling. So my first choice is Kevin Nash. Because as we all know...
Oh, you're not getting
Kevin
him on
Nash.
it. Oh.
No, Kevin Nash
Okay.
will do anything for human monies.
Yes, but...
The Hulk Hogan documentary proved that to me.
Yeah, but you should hear about his opinion after what they did to him at
but
Vegas.
Danhausen might provide him with catering, and then they can make a fun joke about it.
Well, he does live in Georgia. Maybe he'll hop in a car and go to Tampa. You know?
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, he's Nash is not happy with WWE right now. He is
That's
like
fair, but he's never
he
happy.
basically called Vegas weekend elder abuse.
Is Kevin Nash ever like
He also didn't
happy
have to
or
go.
mad?
He didn't have to,
or
but like
sad
he went
or
there
angry?
and like there's a difference between accepting this and then kind of not being delivered on the promises. You know what I mean? So there's a whole rant that he talked about how bad it was, how they ushered him around and squeezed every dollar out of him being there and did not give him a drink or any
Sounds about right.
There was just like a lot of like, hey, I need X, Y, and Z, or I'm not going to be happy because I'm big, my back and my knees hurt, and you stuck me on a plane. Which is a miserable experience. I can't imagine that dude on a plane with his conditions right now because I've been on some tight seats at 6'4", and R.I.P. Spirit Airlines. But I can't imagine that. But yeah, anyways, that was a side. But
so my other option,
yes,
still fills all the criteria. Also has somewhat of a spooky vibe. The Boogeyman.
Fire.
God, we're gonna use Boogeyman again.
Yeah.
You're here for it? You're here for
Why
it?
not?
I'm here for it. I'm always
Yeah, I guess.
entertaining.
Boogiehausen? Then they can chow down on teeth and worms at the same time.
That's true. That's true. Okay,
I just thought of something. What if it's everybody's favorite person to put in angles that they're not supposed to be in?
Well, the Miz is already in the match.
What if it's Hornswoggle?
He's really good for dick punching.
Yep.
There you go. Come out from
Make
under
it
the ring
Hornswoggle.
with him.
Yes.
Yes.
Have him dressed up as Danhausen.
See?
It's just that
Schmogelhausen.
entire. It's that entire
Schmogelhausen.
Micromania posse that showed up at WrestleMania.
Have him
The
in
partner.
Gorilla asking the person working production how it's going while he's doing the production.
There you go. For reference,
I learned that from-
Danhausen's tweet said, "Hello, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Undertaker, AJ Styles, John Cena, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Stardust, Kurgan, Naked Midian, and Papa Shango. How does $400 human sound to come out of retirement to team with Danhausen?"
Yeah.
And by the way, there is a discrepancy on whether The Miz lost $400 or $40,000 in that bit that happened on SmackDown with the Money in the Box. Liberty, I don't think you've said your pick for Danhausen's partner.
Oh, John Cena.
Were you the John Cena?
Let's
Let's just make it happen? Okay. All right.
Or Ron Cena. I love that even more. That makes sense.
What if it's Punk?
We haven't seen him for a little bit, a couple weeks.
That would make sense.
Yeah. He is
Ours are more fun.
Pepsi Phil. But he gets a Vestotron.
He would get the face paint. He would do the face paint.
He might do the face paint. He
CM
might actually do
Punkhausen.
it. CM Punkhausen. Yeah. Yeah, why not, right? And he's not
Ah,
champion
Pepsi
anymore.
Phil. Pepsi Phil. I gave him $400.
And then we just
I'm
draw. That would be, I mean, it's a segment. Like this will probably be 5 minutes. But it'll be the 5 minutes you remember from this show.
Now, sadly, realistically, we can have all the fun.
It's probably gonna be Otis.
No, it's gonna be Jelly Roll.
It's gonna be Jelly Roll.
It's gonna be Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
We can have all of our fun,
Not
and
Smogelhausen.
we can say all of our fun picks. It's just gonna be Jelly Roll.
My God.
And sure.
I mean,
More
fine.
celebrities.
Cody's not on the card.
Yeah, because Cody
Stardust
got
for one
concussed.
time.
Cody got his orbital bone broken at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he had a match with Ricky, but still, like, probably got to take it easy with him.
Yeah.
That match.
Yeah.
That match is going to be very taxing.
Anyways, all right. On that note, hey guys, a lot of stuff going on. IndyWrestling.us, a lot of shows recently. We just had for free, since it was a benefit for the Cauliflower Alley Club. We had 2 PWs, Risk and Reward. The match I didn't know I needed, Manchild versus Beastman, occurred during the gauntlet for the Anarchy Championship. So that was a really interesting interaction there. I know there's been clips on the Beastman's social media and everything from that too. It was a really fun show. Danny Moe and Gory in a no-holds-barred match that got pretty sketchy. We had a fascinating street fight with the STDs in the runway that got really sketchy and unfortunately wet and wild. Not in the way you think. So, hey, did you ever have a wrestling match with a pool in the middle of the ring? Without the pool.
Oh, no, never mind.
Oh, it got bad.
That sounds painful.
It got really bad. But you can see all that for free on the YouTube, IndyWrestling.network. The better version is going to be on IndyWrestling.network. We are posting the master feed from that, so it's a little better quality than what you're going to see on the social media. I'm sorry, on the YouTube usually. We do put that out a lot of times on the YouTube for most of the shows, but whether it be 2PW, whether it be the 880 wrestling shows or whatever going on, all the free stuff every week, we are now reposting those new shows over on there, so you will get the pristine and edited version without the pre-show, without the intermissions and things like that, and no ads. No ads on the free shows. No ads. No music polls or anything like that. You'll get the full rendition of Renegade, for instance. So you can go check that out, IndyWrestling.network.live, so you can see the shows coming up. And just updated, massive update for the next month and a half for PittsburghWrestling.com, the calendar where you can find out what's going on amongst our partners here in the greater Pittsburgh area with IndyWrestling.us. So go check that out to see the schedule, including a very interesting show next week's Thursday Night Fights. Is going to have Effie as part of that, a very special show for that. So, and Liberty, you are, of course, involved greatly in 880 Wrestling.
I am.
You are no longer the TNF champion, as we mentioned earlier.
I'm not.
But you're bringing something new.
Yeah. I'm bringing a lot of spice, At this point, there's a lot of tomfoolery that's happening, in my opinion, that needs to be addressed soon. But I'm going to do it my way, I'm going to go do exactly what I did before. I'm going to run through the roster. Easy peasy.
That's kind of how you got to the TNF championship, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. But then they cheated. And then I tried to go for the 880 championship, and they also cheated. So, in my opinion, I never got a fair shot at, a rematch for my TNF belt, or, I didn't get a fair run with the 880 belt, but I'm not gonna complain, win's a win, they won, whatever. But
we talked last time you were on about this kind of restructuring, from we mentioned earlier your old persona with Scarlett and everything into the villainous that you have now, and of course you're doing it here in a few other places. I think you said Route 33, for instance. RWA you've been popping up in. So this is a year and a half of this so far. This is a question for later in the show usually, but kind of what have you learned from this first year back under this new kind of attitude?
Oh, I learned to really bet on myself, really be confident in what I bring to the table and know who I am, basically, at this point. When I first got into it, I was really refiguring out what, Liberty was and who Liberty was, because, that's just me, but I need to express it. I need to get it out there, and I need, my little sprinkle, my little taste in everywhere I go. So, I just try to over-exaggerate, be bigger, be livelier, but I've learned to, really count on myself at this point.
Okay. What are what are the kind of the biggest what's your favorite match over the I'm going standard. Because you've had this great run. We had this kind of Ultimate Warrior SummerSlam type moment when you won the championship from some guy named John as an unannounced deal there. So what was your kind of favorite challenge over that last year, other than obviously like the day you won the belt or anything like that?
I would have to say, I said it recently, it would have to either be the MV match, because that was just like, I love to brawl, I love to fight, you know, or it would have to be the Saturn Price match. Because also Saturn is like, oh my God.
He is a wonderful big brawler.
Never been hit that hard, and he's not. It don't even look like he's trying. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to tighten up. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
His matches with Casey War over the hardcore title looked really, really brutal. Rough. Here. I'm realizing this is from our first week at the warehouse that we're putting up on screen right now. So, and you defended the TNF title. Looks like in maybe a 5-way, if I'm not mistaken.
It was BSJ
4-way officially. Yes.
Remy and
no, that's a 5-way. That's a mistype there.
Yeah,
apparently I couldn't count when I did this text.
No worries.
So
yeah, that one there, I remember that, and what was going through my head was, man, I could lose it at any point. At any point. So like, it's like just being on your toes. That type of match, you really can't account for what's going on because you're taken out, and that man, there's no way to jump or like be ahead in that type of match. You know, there's no way to calculate what's going to happen next.
Excellent. So, so tell me about like what else you've been doing. I've seen you pop up, of course, APWF. We probably talked about last time. Route 33. What's going on outside of 880 Wrestling for you?
Oh, it's just expansion at this point. Like I said, I want to get my name out there. I feel like even though over the past few years, and I've had an illustrious career, I'm not going to complain. But like I said, I want to get my passport. I want to become international, you know? Okay. And, you know, take over. Like I said, I love to dominate anywhere I go. It's just a way of life.
So you've been, one thing I love to see is when you guys get out of town. You know, I mean, like it's, you know, we got our great infrastructure, but everybody needs to kind of get out there. You just did enjoy Wrestling's Taco Mania, right?
Yes.
That was a cool experience there in the brewery right by the giant things. Who'd you have for that?
And Marco again.
Marco. Okay.
Marco. I'm gonna say Marco and Honey because it wasn't just Marco. Okay. Let's not play here, Marco. You always have backup anytime you're coming against me, so let's be real. All right. But yes.
So what, you know, what are you like? You were at RWA. Tell me about your involvement there. You just started with those guys.
Well, with the first time around, I just kind of just weaseled my way in, you know. I heard there was a show, and I was like, well, can't be a show without the villainess on it. But, you know, the second time around, I guess Tony has saw what I did to Paris and was very interested. You know, me, I just like to get paid. So I was like, you know what? This might be a match made in heaven. You want me to brutalize people and get paid for it? Fine, easy peasy, man. Fine, easy.
And that's it seems to be Tony's thing. I think what O'Shea Edwards was just in the last show too. Tony seems to be surrounding himself with some badasses, if you will, so including you. So it seems to be able to bring in people anytime, and it sounds like you could pop up at any time that he needs your assistance.
Exactly.
Are you? So you're okay. Let me ask you this then. What's it like? Tony having your phone number.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Tony found me through a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy, right? But the thing is, when we started talking, I didn't talk to Tony. I probably talked to like maybe Zeke, and then it went from Zeke, probably from Zeke to who knows, maybe from O'Shea. Who knows? But it's a lot of channels for it to get to me because, you know, I'm a very busy person. I don't pick up my phone for just anybody. But, you know, I heard that there was another show at RWA and they needed me. They wanted me to take out Rev. Take out Rev, of course. Easy peasy. So, yeah, got it done.
What do you have issues with Rev? Does he talk too much? Is it
yeah.
Okay,
that's probably the big thing.
That was a self-answered question. I know
you made it rhetorical there.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Wait, hey, I'm tossing us softballs tonight. So, but are you concerned about Tony's involvement? Tony's confrontations with the dragon?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. Not
What,
at all.
okay. Would you take care of the dragon for Tony?
If Tony pays enough, yes.
What is the dragon level payment for you?
Then we're gonna have to sit down and talk
Is it like the
about
power
boys.
slap money we talked about last week? That bought Fasada car?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, where are you at? Like, who do you want to see? You know, obviously anybody can stop by 880 Wrestling. Who knows who's going to stop by RWA or the other promotions you're at? Is there anybody that you're gunning for right now?
Just to face in general, or just who's on my radar?
Who's on your radar? Who do you want to face in general, like that you want to get in there with that just hasn't come across yet?
Sammy Chaos.
Sammy Chaos. Tell me about Sammy Chaos. I don't know this one.
Sammy Chaos is from I believe the New York area. I've seen her when she started training, and I love Sammy. She's one of the biggest names out of New York right now. She's been to Japan. I know a lot about Sammy. I love Sammy because she's.
Oh, there she is. There.
Yeah.
Here's a match at ECW Arena against Danny Moe of
Yes,
all people.
Sammy Chaos.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, that's one that has been on my radar for a while. But like I said, if our paths cross, our paths cross. She's one that I know can hit me hard, and I know I can hit her hard. So I won't have a problem with it.
You know, there's we always have, and I don't know what to call this on the women's side of things, but we always have the big sweaty men slapping meat matches that we love to see, and it
Big
sounds
woman
like
slapping
I
woman
don't.
meat.
Wait, say that
Big
again.
woman slapping woman meat. Yeah, you heard it.
Can we chant that?
Oh yeah, during my match, of course.
Somebody write that down. And Thursday night, I better hear it. And I don't know if you have a match, but when I'm watching from wherever I am across the country Thursday night fights, I better hear that in the audience. Okay.
Yes,
Because
especially.
I don't feel like that's like like let's say like you and Jessica Havok or something like that. Like
it doesn't happen a lot.
We
if you
don't
think about
see
it.
like we see like there's this thing happening in Ring of Honor where we have these like these tall women just beating up tiny
Yes,
girls.
But why aren't they
right?
facing each other?
Exactly.
What's going on? That's
So,
what we want to see.
Like, are we? Is this becoming?
I feel like that's where we're going next.
Like, are we the area of? What's the proper term? The big girl match.
I was going to say the giants, the titans.
The
now?
giant,
You
the
want
titans,
women titans,
the titans of women's
Amazons.
wrestling, the Amazons.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Amazons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did we just create a new division of women's wrestling right
Yes,
now?
we did.
Didn't we say something like big beefy rods bumping?
I don't think we should
tried,
use
we tried to do
broads.
a big E.
I know we were trying to figure it out at the time.
We were trying to workshop it. But
Yeah.
everything came off.
But I think that was before Me
sounding-
Too, so I don't think we need to do that any part of the video.
That's fair.
So
Yeah.
that's
I don't know.
so.
We'll stick a pin in it.
We'll stick a pin in that. So, but I like the thing you said, and I need to write it down so I remember. So, what was a big beefy what?
Big beefy woman slapping woman meat.
Big. We have to specifically say.
You gotta do the hands at it.
The hands. You gotta do the hand slap. Wait, do we do the hand slap? Or is
Oh
it just
yeah,
you
why you
doing?
doing big meaty woman slapping meat? Just keep it going. That's your claps. That's your claps. I want them on your arms.
Do we say lady meat?
Lady meat.
Lady. Am I?
Big meaty.
See, it all just sounds weird coming out of our faces.
Yeah.
does
We at
roll
least
on the
need a crowd of mixed genderedness.
Yeah.
In 80s was like the first perfect place to do
As
this.
soon as one person says it, everyone's gonna get into it. I promise you.
Let's start the trend now. T-Pop, you're starting the chant next show.
I've been saying it for
Riley's
years.
gonna have a polo shirt of it. It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna have a polo shirt right next to your. I hope both wrestlers are having fun.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I think we started something now. So you're gonna start the big beady women meet generation.
Yeah, I feel like it's coming because like we were saying earlier, is like we just had the Rhea and Charlotte match last year. Was that last year? At WrestleMania, Rhea and Charlotte was that 2 years ago. And it just like seems like we're getting to the Titans, like big women.
We had Jade and Rhea this year too,
Exactly,
right?
you get
And
what I
that was, and honestly, like I thought that was a tremendous. I thought
It's
it was
going up.
I still think Mike disagrees, but I think it was the best women's match of WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah.
And not
I
for-
agree because it was and
and that's not for like lack of talent on the other end. I think it's for
The story that was
we
told.
we needed another Pizza Hut commercial, honestly. So that's what we got, kind of thing. But no, I think that's like we want to see that.
And you see like Nikki Blackheart, who just got signed, big woman. That's what I'm saying. They want. I think that's where we're going. They want bigger women, like big, strong women.
So they're finally getting this era with the top level like this, where they're looking for the women that are literally larger than life, like they do the men, right?
Yes.
Like, hey, we want the Obafemi of the women's division, right? So, like, kind of thing. Mike, did I hear somebody else? Mike, were you going to say something?
They just had someone on NXT. I'm trying to look for the tweet. Mika Lockwood.
Okay.
Just like press slam one of the big Dark State dudes.
See?
Right.
And she's a big girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
big strong woman. Very, very. I don't know who she is, but they just showed her like slamming one of the dudes from Dark State on the floor. So.
And she's new.
Yeah.
That's a new person.
She's brand new.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like, yeah, I don't know. I see that's the next wave for women's wrestling. It's gonna be Titans.
I feel like we'll talk about a little bit. I think America Gladiators is kind of introducing that a little bit.
Yes.
That's Bailey Humphrey's new name.
Oh, okay. We
that's
talked
her
about
name.
her a bit ago.
She came up during Mayhem Mania.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay, so
She's press
that's her new name.
Did we book her one week on Mayhem Mania?
Yes, we sure did.
I had no idea.
We sure
she was
did.
like involved or something, right? But
Mayhem Mania bump.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, Bailey Humphrey. So, and this is for anybody who wants to a visual representation of that. This is Bailey Humphrey if you're on the video. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she's Braun Strowman.
I don't know if we can use that, Mike.
I'm spitballing.
We'll find out when it's on TikTok, I guess.
It's been a long day. I've been telling bad chemistry puns all day.
That is true. Get your dad jokes out now. Lash Legend is big and strong. Yeah. That's another one. The current AEW Tag Team Champions are both like
Divine Dominion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love them.
I keep forgetting the other girl's name. The
Lena
Australian
Cross.
Lena Cross.
Yeah.
I am a big fan of Lena Cross.
Both of them.
It might be the purple hair, but
they just know what to do in the ring.
yes,
they just
exactly.
Know.
Exactly.
Yes.
And like to come out of nowhere and get in the tag division like that is but also like how could you not with those two because she's very good, they're very dominant, they work really good. T-Pop is saying that Bailey Humphrey was on LFG first season. So either way,
I thought she should have won that, honestly.
Yeah. Is it worth going back and watch LFG? No, what's that?
They fired. They let go of those season one.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It's not entertaining enough by itself. Like going back and watch old Tough Enoughs.
No, because it's not like old Tough Enoughs where you have people like vomiting. Like,
so you have a vomit rule when it comes to this?
it adds realism.
Okay, all right. It's just like training, right?
I like my reality shows less polished.
Yeah.
Do we have Liberty? I know you're in an old documentary during wrestle training.
Yeah.
Baby Liberty's in there somewhere.
Go bigger, go.
I can't remember if you vomited in that documentary out there.
Oh, I did.
You got interviewed a good bit because I think you were just starting at the time.
Why did they interview me so much?
You were like a quarter of that documentary. I can't remember what the name of it was.
There was two other girls in it. I'm like, who are they? They never trained here. Honestly, that was what I was saying. Like, but
I don't think Tatiana was there yet because she was after you.
It was only me, Annabelle, and May Buckley.
May Buckley.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. This is nothing anybody's gonna see anywhere to know these names. I don't think we posted. She might have been on something that we posted from that era. If you look at like the Fight Society, Angel Gate stuff from when,
I know it is.
We'll just call it the IndyWrestling.us era, the era where you actually saw what happened in McKeesport.
Yeah,
which is, I will say, without any shame, like it is the era of McKeesport that anybody actually watched for the first time since they were on cable between ECW and Shotgun Saturday Night.
Yeah.
So for whatever reasons. Hey, production's fucking hard for 15, 20 fucking years, I guess. But anyways, no, the only thing the only thing that pisses me off about that is there's a lot of our friends, including some of them recent retired, that have first matches, good matches, classic matches that they talk about, they recall, that nobody will ever see. They are sitting on a shelf somewhere, and nobody will ever see them.
That's crazy.
I believe.
Same for me too.
Unlock the history of independent wrestling.
Do it.
Put it on, dump it on YouTube, please. I don't give a fuck how it looks. Put it out there. You're
Honestly,
not making.
at this point,
WWE ain't calling you to buy it.
No.
There's a lot of stuff out there.
Yeah.
There's a reason everything's on YouTube for us, because I know what this is. And it ain't happening. Nobody's finding the gold at the end of the rainbow in indie wrestling, unless you make it yourself.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's my little soapbox. Liberty, I'm sorry to roll you into my soapbox on that one.
Good.
Anyways, you got, of course, this weekend, or you'll be popping up anytime on ADD Wrestling.
Yeah.
Who knows if you're on the RWA show?
Yeah.
You could be up. You could get a call up.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, and you said Route 33 Wrestling you got coming up?
Yeah, this Saturday I got to face Tatiana for the Wild and Wonderful Championship.
Wild and Wonderful Championship?
I believe that's what it's
Is
called.
it also a giant belt like the other one she has?
It is.
Is it seriously?
It's giant.
Is it
compared to her, yes.
Is it the giant belt that I've seen?
I
or
don't know.
I
She has
just-
two, right?
she has the Pizza Championship. I don't think is that
I just
big.
need to take both.
But there's but like it's so.
I think it's that other one. Yeah, if it's not the OCW one, because that one is not that big. I don't believe. But I might be wrong.
Is that specifically a women's championship?
The Wild and Wonderful one.
Yes.
I believe it's like
It's not-
anybody can go for it.
Wonderful, Wild and Wonderful, West Virginia. So this is West Virginia. So that
Yeah.
is it sponsored by the West Virginia Tourism Bureau? Is my next question. I have all these questions. It is the giant ass belt. By the way, it is the big fucking belt.
I want it, and I'm taking it.
Oh my god! Yeah, no, and I don't even know who these dudes are that are fighting for it right now. So I have that are in this match. I don't even want to show this because I have some other shit on the side here. I don't want to put out. City of Spencer, West Virginia. Man, all right, go take over West Virginia.
Oh yeah.
Go be the.
I'm expanding. I'm going south, east, west, across the world, out of this universe.
I can't wait for you to take over
Yes.
Beastman's backyard.
Yes.
When is the match with Beastman happening? Next up.
Let me know. Let me know when it's happening.
We'll put some feelers out there for Sword
Yeah.
Stock. Let's see what happens. So I don't know. I think Beastman's got an agent after the Popeyes incident now. In Vegas.
Damn.
Anyways, Liberty L, the villainous. Follow on social media. Always doing a lot of stuff on there. I get the tags all the time from you putting clips up and stuff. Thank you for that. Thank you for using the shit. I appreciate that. I've said before, my favorite thing is going and doing a show, and this is where I think the all you guys over at 880 Wrestling get it.
Yeah.
Where a lot of other people don't that I've worked with for a long time. I go home and I see clips from the show we just did. Sometimes
right after the show.
George is fucking tagging me during the show
That's
for
how
that
quick he's
show.
getting it.
He's taking his own stuff, but still, you
But
know.
you guys taught us that way back then.
I did. You were in my social media class back in the day. It worked. You were in the same one with Lee Moriarty. It worked out for him too.
You gotta use it to your advantage at this point. Why not?
Exactly. It's there.
Yeah.
I don't like Twitter. Cool. That's where your fans are.
Yeah.
I don't fucking like it either, but that's where the business is, and you have to deal with that. So
It's a lot we have to do.
if your fans are there, if you're going to tell me, oh, your fans aren't there because one reason or another, cool. Go fucking where they're at.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm
No. Good rant.
frustrated.
Listen.
I'm old, I'm tired, and I work with pro wrestlers. Guys, we're going to go to break. Liberty L's going to be hanging with us, and I want to talk about American Gladiators after this.
business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite...
We are back at the Still Wrestling Mayhem Show. The Riz is here, and also the second best wrestle dad in the world.
Second.
You're only the second because the dad of the deaf girl that likes the Danhausen cursing is obviously number one. Okay,
Fair.
I mean,
I'll take that.
I figured you would like. No, what's that?
I thought you were saying Christian Cage.
No, Christian Cage. He's everyone's daddy, not dad.
And Liberty L here as well. The villain is still hanging with us. You're going to learn about American Gladiators now.
Nice.
I'm warning you.
Nice.
So there's a new American Gladiators. Some friends of the show, including Wardlow, or otherwise known as Fang, is a part of that.
Also, friend of the show, The Miz.
And
yes,
well, yeah, that's right. You did get the Miz doing a shout out at Big Apple Con one year. Yes, that is true. Technically,
sure did.
But
that's back when I was ambitious.
Yes. back when the wrestling business beat you down too. Apparently,
back when we had a Google Voice line that I could just go to random shows and have wrestlers leave voice.
Remember when I had Kevin Eastman from the Ninja Turtles creator?
Remember when I had the Iron Sheik?
I was literally looking. Oh God! Oh my God! Fuck the whole.
We've had the Iron.
Oh my God! We did. We had I need to. Every once in a while, I dig up those liners. We have an old Joaquin Wild, young Joaquin Wild on there as well. Ray Rowe before he was a Viking.
He still owes me a title match.
He does owe you a title match. Well,
if he wins a title in AAA, I'm coming.
Yo, get your passport warmed up, buddy.
AAA,
AAA, Mad Mike's coming for you. What's Spanish for mad? Oh, loco, yeah. Mike, El Loco Mike,
Loco Miguel,
El Loco Miguel.
Yeah,
I'm making somebody mad out there right now.
That's fine.
Probably somebody next door. So, anyways. Oh, yeah, dude, the cricket's all in Spanish, by the way, next door to us. Did we talk about this on air? Have we talked about how there's a cricket store?
Yeah, you can't wait to see if there's a signing.
On the other side of this wall is a cricket outlet right now. It used to be a barber shop.
Dang.
Oh, Penta does all the ads for them now. So
Yeah,
I'm not
Penta does
surprised.
all the ads.
Well,
I haven't seen a Penta when the day they
Penta
put
and Stephanie Vaquero.
dude, the day they put a Penta in the fucking window, I'm fucking doing a promo with it.
Yes.
Okay, like Penta's here at the studio, guys. Dude, the whole building is green as fuck. I've been talking with the workers. They are fans of wrestling, and I've been giving them flyers for 880 Wrestling.
Nice.
I haven't noticed them up there because I'm usually busy.
Yeah,
but they seem, and also we're all bitching about the parking out here. So
Yes.
we're buddies. We're buddies.
Yes.
So we're friends.
Yes.
So.
Or just ask them how they feel about Lucha Underground.
I don't know if they'll know what I'm talking about. I don't think they're that into wrestling.
Sorg, then introduce them.
Have I told you the good word about Lucha Underground, Mike?
Honestly, if I had more free time, like if I ever won the lottery, I would never tell anyone.
I gotta learn more Spanish.
I would go door to door. Excuse me, have you heard the good word of Dario Cueto?
They're gonna listen. They are probably already think I'm the weird gringo right now. So that's it. We're making friends up here. Oh God, I love this neighborhood, even though I don't understand half of what's going on. But that's okay. Oh my God, Cinco de Mayo. Mm-hmm. Today is Cinco de Mayo, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the quietest day. Over the weekend, I can hear it 3 blocks away at my house. I forget about it every year. And then my wife comes in for work. She's like, "Yo, they doing Cinco de Mayo." I'm like, "Oh, we staying away from the studio, and so glad we don't have clients this weekend." But they take care of us. Like the security's usually pretty good about like keeping our driveway clear and stuff. So that's not what we're talking about. No, we give a shit about this. No, you guys don't give a shit about our studio and the fucking Cricket store. I was a Cricket client like 20 years ago when I was in college. So. American Gladiators. I've been watching it. I got up to the first episode of the semifinals. So, not that I remember the faceless red-blue guys that are winning or not winning or anything like that kind of deal. Mike, I like this one better than the late 2000s NBC era one.
Well, yeah, because it's not led by a fucking racist. I mean,
Straight to the point. Okay, that aside, I do like. What do you remember? What my biggest complaint about American Gladiators was, other than the host back in the day?
The fact that we could only get one of them on the show.
Oh yeah.
No, we got 2 of them.
We got 2.
We got 2 gladiators on. We had Toa.
We had Toa,
who was which was The Rock's cousin. We found out mid-interview, and his stuntman for several movies.
Zoa?
What's that?
Is that why they call it Zoa?
No, it's
Zoa's
probably.
just
I mean,
a
it's
polygon.
probably like Smith for them. I don't know.
By the way, I forget if I mentioned this or not. When I was on my honeymoon in Hawaii, I was actually showed where Toa lives. Our cab driver just somehow knew it.
Toa, the American Gladiator that we talked to on the show, and you found his home. You fucking stalker.
Not a stalker. It was accidental.
Okay.
And it was a rough location.
How was this described to you? It was like, oh, that's where the guy that used to be an American Gladiator and he's a stuntman for The Rock lives there.
We talked about The Rock because we mentioned that we went to The Rock's family's pancake house.
Oh,
and he's like, "Oh yeah, you know his cousin. His cousin. He does all The Rock's stunts. He lives like around this area." I'm like,
Okay,
"Oh,
that makes more sense.
yeah."
Good.
It was in context.
I need some context.
By the way, if you're ever in Hawaii, go to that fucking pancake.
I want to go to that fucking pancake house.
It's a good pancake house.
I need to ask if Hentai went to that pancake house because he did a stint in Hawaii, and then we had some guys come out here. This was like 15 years ago or something. But, anyways. So my biggest issue is how it's edited, because like you've seen it, Mike. It's a lot of slow mos, and there's a lot of you're not running through and like you see a counter, but you have a lot of cutaways, and it's just edited very reality show. So as an aside, I started watching today a little bit of the first episode of the Gladiators reboot, because American Gladiators is because there was a Gladiators in the UK. I've never watched any of this. I've only heard about it as the inspiration, especially during the documentary Netflix did a few years ago. And Mike, I prefer the UK Gladiators of this decade than the American one.
Wow. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
The UK Gladiators, did they have interesting names?
They do. I mean, they're pretty standard.
Tallywhacker.
Okay, there was a Tallywhacker joke actually in the first like half an hour of this episode that I watched.
Solid.
So yes,
Solid.
There's two hosts. So here's why I like it, because this is one of the things like where I feel like we've detached when we had these American reboots of American Gladiators. To me, the original felt like an arena show, right? Like it was treated as a sport. You don't have all these cutaways. And the UK Gladiators isn't so ADHD about things, and just lets you watch what fucking happens in the minute this thing is gonna be. Like we are so like I feel like American audiences are edited to the point where we're like, oh no, you guys have nobody can pay attention.
Yep.
We're fighting your phones, and you can't just sit here for a 30-second joust bout and pay attention to it. We have to do all this shit around it, right? Whereas this is like shot for the most part like the old show where like you hear the audience. When you watch the American one, the audience, it feels overlaid the entire time, right? It's just a track the entire time. And Miz is wearing the same jacket for 6 episodes. Got to the semis, he has a new jacket. Which tells me they maybe shot the whole thing in one day, maybe. So
a week.
Well, I see it. I know. I think it's a day. I really feel like it's a day. I feel like they did the first day, and that was like the first like batch of everything, and then like maybe they did the semifinals a couple days later or something. So, but are you scared of that elevated? I forget what the new one is. The elevated crossbars that they have, Mike.
Not really. I will say one thing that struck me about it, and I'm sure it's safer. I'm sure it is. The floor doesn't look safer.
No, it looks like a wrestling mat, it looks like an amateur wrestling mat.
Oh no,
it really does. It's elevated, and they go off of it on the joust, which is like 8 feet up, right? And I'm just like, that thing's not moving. Like it's.
Like the old one was like a crash pad.
Yeah, and the
UK
one
actually had some movement to it, like.
And the UK one still uses that, and it's from 2000. It's from 24, so it's a couple years older, but still. So I don't know what the mechanism there. But anyways, also, the meanest thing they could do was putting the travelator, the treadmill, the reverse treadmill, near the end of the.
No, that was something that happened in the original Gladiators.
I think they did, but it just feels so mean because that's where. And okay, this is where I will abide by the slow mo when everybody takes a freaking header into that when they trip. It's some of the grossest stuff. So,
see, the thing is, you can't do like a warped wall anymore because Ninja Warrior just killed that. That's why you have that's why you have to do the. Because it used to be like just walls that you would jump over too.
That's true.
That's
true.
Yeah. Then they had like a stair climber thing where you had to like climb up to the top and zip line down.
It was like a like a reverse bicycle thing with your arms.
Yeah.
That would
we should do it. We should do a power rank of early Gladiators contraption.
I feel like the cannonball will never.
The fucking hand bike.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Killed a lot of people.
Every time I looked at that, even as a kid, I was like,
nope.
Ain't no way.
Nope. Not
even a little bit.
The UK version, I noticed the joust is called the duel. So that's one difference I've noticed. A lot of the same games, especially the new one with the button in the middle. They had that there first. I think they call it something different. But generally, like I'm liking how they're represented. You know, Boogs is fun. The first time they unveiled I've gotta get the
Sorg, say his name right.
Boogs.
It's the bull.
The bull. He's the bull now, but we know him as the Boogs when he was on. When he was on Pro Wrestling.
He's not WB anymore. He's the bull.
He is the bull. But when he played the guitar as they unveiled the new elevated platform game that they had, which was pretty cool. I'm glad they're still leaning into that aspect of his old character, right? But I think they got Mr. Spectacular on there. What's her name? Jay Roden. I forget what her full name is. They mark her as an AEW wrestler. I don't remember her on AEW, honestly.
J-Rod.
What's that?
About J-Rod?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I can't remember her name either, but I know it's J-Rod, the nickname. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and she's got a different name. Everybody's got a different name. They don't allude to their other names except for the Miz. So, Wardlow had the best entrance out of any of them because he like walked down the wall and then out for his presentation.
That's the winner right there.
And then he just like growled in his interview after his first event.
Yep.
Then we just kind of forgot that he's popped up in a couple events like after a couple episodes. He's just like hanging out with the bull, for the wall or something like that, and there's like high fiving and stuff. So like, okay, so he's not growling at people anymore. The UK Gladiators, I don't know if they're just still playing the bit or whatever, but there was a disqualification because the platform where they're swinging at them, he lands on the platform to push the guy off, which completely disqualifies him. And then he starts coming at the referee. Which I don't think I've seen that in American Gladiators before. So there is a bit. Mike, how far in are you on this?
I watched the first episode.
Okay.
I fell asleep.
Oh, we watched the first episode. We're in the semifinals. Sometimes they'll have them trash talking, and they'll go to a shot of the Gladiators back in the locker room, like preparing or whatever, and they have some comments. And one is like this big dude Hawk. It looks like Josh Alexander if he was a foot taller and wider. And he is just lifting one of the Gladiator girls. And they're having a conversation, and the girl is talking to Mr. Spectacular, whatever his name is now, and just like, nah.
His name is Steve.
He's like, nah, they're getting cocky, and she's just getting lifted by this dude. And she's not small either. Like, they're all like former bodybuilders and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're crazy. We talk about the big beefy women.
Yes,
yeah, this is like it,
that's
right?
that.
Oh my God, they're like, I think everyone is a foot taller than any contender. And I swear, if this office lady wins the whole thing, I'm gonna get So, it's been interesting. Eagle is the name of that that one I was talking about. And T-Pop says Eagle is by far my favorite new Gladiators because that dude doesn't seem like he was there to have fun. He was just there to destroy. Yes, exactly. He looks like
he's a former tactical U.S. military trainer.
I was gonna say he looks like he's military, and that is his fun. Just like that is like he went to the military as a hobby, kind of thing. So yeah.
I have to say this. I don't like the announcers.
No, that dude. It looks like he taped everything afterwards, and they're feeding him the worst lines. If anything could benefit from liners in his ears from RJ City, it's that poor dude in the side who's obviously reading a teleprompter.
See, here's the thing.
I'm watching his eyes.
But Sorg, I like the announcer because he's the same announcer for BattleBots.
Is he seriously?
Yes, but there's a two-man booth in BattleBots. That's what this sorely needs.
This dude, and there's two people in Gladiator in the UK.
Yeah,
so
there's only one in.
I mean, UK Gladiators feels like what if the guys from Top Gear announced Gladiators. You know what I'm talking about? I'm waiting for this Stig to walk out next, dude. That's also, I think Amazon bought them, right? So, but I don't know.
Because Chris Rose does BattleBots with Kenny Florian, former UFC. I'm like, just bring Kenny Florian in because they have a very good chemistry together, and him commenting on on American Gladiators would be wonderful. Because he already comments on robots being the crap out of each other, he can comment on actual humans.
His one-liners are so bad and so forced in this thing, and like they
cut away color guy,
and they give him cutaways, and they're just it's the most awkward thing they have going on. I wouldn't have believed he was even in the room, except I think this may have been superimposed. They did a wide shot like 3 episodes in to show that he's like amongst the fans, sort of, but you see none of them in his shots. So I'm just like, I don't know about this, man. You went 3 episodes in and said this guy feels lonely, so they tried to give him a wide shot, So I just some of the decisions just drive me insane in the show. But it's good to have. It's fun. It gives me a little bit of the member berries. Another event I know is not going to come back that I wish would be Assault. It's like that always gave me so much anxiety watching as a kid.
I'm irritated that Assault's not on.
But I think it's like maybe not guns on this thing.
It was guns.
I don't even know what that would be the reason. Cannonball, I know a lot of people got hurt. You are just sending a giant muscle man at you. Right?
Darn.
So
Assault should come back.
I think so.
Sorry,
I think so. But we'll see. Maybe they'll drop.
Oh, switch it to paintballs.
Maybe it'll be season 2. Maybe we'll drop a season 2. They were tennis balls. How bad could that be?
I don't know.
Bad.
They were shot out pretty fast.
Yeah, that's true.
Those would probably hurt a lot.
Especially when those got close. That seemed to get a little funky. So, T-Bob's reminding us, and I saw this too. They did film 2 seasons of this, so there will be more American Gladiators, and probably pretty quick if they already filmed it. Yeah. So, but yeah, cuts to pointless slow-mo shots on American Gladiators really bug me. Yes, absolutely. Doing it afterwards as a replay. But don't give me a replay in the middle of the thing. The whole idea is I'm watching this thing as a sport. Yeah. It's a sport exhibition thing. It's not fucking what's the show that we talked about with our friend what's his name? Chris Landis. It's not the ninja show with the Mortal Kombat guys. You know what I mean? That he just that was like martial arts pro wrestling or whatever that we had. Quest for the Golden Star. Oh God, the book is sitting right over there, and I feel so bad. See our
WMAC Masters.
Thank you. I think
that was off my dome. I didn't look that up.
Look at you with the member berries. But let us know your thoughts on American Gladiators. That's our first kind of impressions of that over this last week and everything. So, but it's great to see friends of the show and some of the wrestlers doing something different. That's also physical. Oh, Boogs. You probably haven't got there. Boogs gets in trouble a lot. He's gotten disqualified like twice and then started bleeding because he kept going so hard at the contenders in the gauntlet.
He's the entertainment.
Dude, he took his. I'm like, why is his face full? Did he gig himself in the middle of American Gladiators? What the fuck is happening? Where's the sports commission on this? So, either way. Anyways, hey, give a shout out to our friend Slice on Broadway. Hey, I put something in the Slack earlier. I don't know. I saw they were doing a thing, and I wanted to share it. There's a special promotion going over there in Slice on Broadway. You can win an Oni pizza oven. So
it's a good pizza.
There you go.
I do have a question about this.
I don't have any answers.
I know. I feel like this question.
I didn't ask them about it. I just said, hey, I'm going to promote this.
love Slice on Broadway.
Yes.
New York, Yinzer made New York style pizza.
Yes.
Perfect pepperoni pizza for podcasting.
Approved by this New Yorker.
Yes. But if you are a pizza joint, why would you give away a pizza maker oven to potentially lose customers?
That's like being a bakery that gives everybody an easy bake oven.
No.
That would be like that'd be like Buffalo Wild Wings giving away an air fryer.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I got you on that. And I don't know anything about this pizza oven situation, so but I imagine hey, listen, man, it could be you get the Oni oven. They sell the sauce. They sell I think they sell their spices too, like Red Robin does, and everything. So you do have like an in there. You buy some ingredients at Tim's next door. All good. So either way, let's get into what did we learn from wrestling this week. Such an educational week in pro wrestling.
Oh, I got you, Sorg. I learned WWE doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. Let me explain.
What is that a lesson? That's every week. It's every week.
No, but this is something very
They're
specific.
making more money than we are.
This is something that comes with instructions.
Okay.
They still have not figured it out.
Okay.
NXT knew what to do.
Well.
No, they did.
Okay.
Say his name, and he appears. Okay? Fairly straightforward instructions.
Yes.
in NXT, whenever someone backstage said Joe Hendry, he would pop out of a fridge. He would be under a bike helmet.
Yep.
He would come out from behind a door.
Yep.
He would show up on a TV monitor. He would appear.
Mm-hmm.
On Raw, he's just in the ring.
Okay. So I was
No
watching.
one said his name. And
Yeah.
then, we even go back to WrestleMania with Randy Orton. No one said his name. No one said his name, yet he appeared. Fine. WrestleMania, I let it slide. Someone probably said it in the crowd. Or maybe the crowd was chanting Joe Hendry. I don't remember.
I'm sure somebody
If
out
they
there.
did, that's fine.
Yeah, some drunk
But
out there.
The segment last night on Raw
Mm-hmm.
with Division,
Mm-hmm.
with when they're backstage in the locker room, with a very fake-looking wall in between all of Division, and they say Joe Hendry's name. He should appear, and he didn't. And I don't know why they can't figure this out when the instructions are in the fucking song.
Danhausen they can figure out at the drop of a hat in 2 nights, but not Joe Hendry. Riz, you're just pointing in agreement
For now.
for now. Okay,
I know I need to deal with
we'll
it.
see how this goes. Will WWE ruin Danhausen and offer him a contract at half of the rate in a year?
You know what? That's who Danhausen's partner could be.
Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
Because guess what? You don't have to give him human monies. You just say his name and he appears.
Facts.
Yes, absolutely. From the chat room, T-Pop's got a lot going on. Learned that Michael Cole is trying to ruin the single greatest story in WWE right now with his constant mockery of the El Grande Americano storyline. Yeah, it was a little rough last night. That's why they moved to Mexico, where you can respect this storyline.
They also
True,
did
though,
that
real.
fucking backwards. They did that backwards, Sorg.
Which part?
I said a long, long time ago, when El Grande Americano first appeared, I wanted him to have a trios. I wanted Gordo Americano and Flaco Americano, because Julius and Brutus Creed have very different body types.
Are you
Yet,
trying to imply something?
on AAA, they have them show up without masks.
And they showed up on Raw with
And-
masks.
Yes, they did it fucking backwards. They
And-
should have just been in the masks on AAA.
And they have a
And
no
no
touch.
one should have said anything.
And the fact that they have a no touch clause in
Yeah.
AAA,
And they touched.
but not on Raw. And they've
Wow.
said it only counts in Mexico, brother. Like, what the hell?
I mean, there's
somebody,
a lot of rules only count in Mexico, brother.
somebody needs Beast Mortos, attorney at law, to figure this shit out. So, by the way, I'm catching up on. Here's what I'm going to go with this Ring of Honor. Here's what I learned. I learned how great. I relearned how great. I'm catching up from like mid-March right now, and I'm up to the end of March. Because I realized Supercard's next Friday and I'm on the road. And first of all, I put in there, I got the surprise of getting to a certain point and seeing that there was a Global Awards Canada, which to which the commentary team is Morrow, Ian Riccaboni, and Don Callis, which is like the dream team I didn't know I needed. And then they also included, from that same weekend, there was a doubleheader where MLP's Uprising show is also included on Ring of Honor. Tremendous. So you're getting, oh God, who did I just see on there? I know Giselle Shaw's on there, and a bunch of that talent, which is very like TNA adjacent, let's say. I don't know if they'll be doing that still. We'll see what's going on with that. But I thought that was cool that they did include that last year. I'm going to say last month. I know it's May now. And I didn't even know about it. So, but that's really cool. And also I'm glad they learned from the first few tapings of the Jacksonville, the Jacksonville tapings, which I don't want to say much because I think a friend of mine's involved in those. But it was really weird the first few weeks because there's less people there than we see at 880 on Thursday nights. And man, it felt like very COVID era where you just heard everybody talking and they're just trying to make noise because the crowd is not keeping it up because there's like maybe 30 people out there.
I'm so sad that that's where my girls are.
They have not popped up since they've gone to the tapings that I'm aware of, but I'm catching up.
Sad.
Have they been over there since in April that you're aware of?
I saw images of them with a big Ring of Honor Tron behind them. And
okay.
What looked like zero fans.
Yeah, because again, they're at like a local TV station recording this thing in the studio now. So they still like when they do the YouTube shows, it looks like it's filmed somewhere else, but I don't know. We'll see. I bet there'll be a bunch from this Fairway from Hell on Saturday in the golf course that they're doing. It's like the tee at a golf course that's an indoor stadium for like the kickoff of this like golf course or something. It's wild.
Yeah.
It looks like I want to see what they do with it. I love seeing them doing non-typical arenas.
Yeah.
You know, but they're only doing like an hour show, which tells me there's going to be a golf global wars on Ring of Honor now or something, because they're doing more than, they're not taping an hour of TV and walking away from this thing. That's not how Tony works. So,
yeah.
But I bet you're going to see whichever Robin Rebel or whatever one's left in there. T-Pop also learned that Mini Vikingo is the future of pro wrestling, and y'all should check out his match with El Hijo del Vikingo from last week's AAA TV because it's fantastic. I feel like T-Pop, and correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like if I go back and watch the last month of AAA, I'll be very happy just in a line, which seems really easy because they're about hour episodes that I'm aware of. So
it's weird because The Undertaker is the guy who's running the show.
We've been over this. They really laid into us on this on the TikToks, okay? That we should not think that Texas people don't know about Lucha Libre.
Oh, we're not Texas people. We're saying the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's not exactly a lucha legend.
No, but that doesn't mean he didn't like grow up around it, you know, or being in Texas.
It really
you know,
does.
I think if you're if you're in the wrestling world in Texas, I think you're just automatically lucha adjacent. I think that just seems like science and geography to me, but we'll move on.
So hold on. So you're saying the Von Erichs are lucha adjacent?
Yes. Have you seen that guy with no shoes?
Very happy.
Right?
Guy, yeah.
Riz, what'd you learn?
I learned, and I learned that there's a lot of peer pressure going
on this show, or generally, in your life.
I have heard.
Are you okay?
So many. No.
Okay.
I've heard so many things about what I deem to be a really crappy show that the only thing I can think of is that I learned that I'm being peer pressured, indirectly and peer pressured to watch the Netflix documentary Polka.
Riz.
I need a timer. See how long my eyes roll way back at my head.
Just like the Undertaker.
And I feel like I need to be strapped in to watch this.
Like the scene from Clockwork Orange?
Yes.
Okay.
Or else I will not have a laptop.
Okay. All right.
Throwing against the wall.
Have you watched it yet?
No.
I've watched half of it.
I watched the whole thing.
I also didn't finish the second season on Unreal, I realized.
I watched the whole thing, Riz.
No spoilers. I don't want to see how it ends.
You don't have...
Riz,
he dies!
Just like the Paul Rubens documentary. Liberty, follow that up with what you learned, please.
Well, I think it's pretty simple. I just believe in yourself. Know your worth. That's what I learned this week, really. And I don't know. Stay on top of your game always. That's another thing I learned.
What about you're really tired and you're really beat up and like emotionally from the industry and people, and then like how do you keep going?
I keep going. I really think back to when people told me that I couldn't do this. So it always fuels me. I'm not a V for Vendetta type of girl, but like, I try to, keep something fueling me up here. So that helps out a lot.
All right. That was not the reference I expected. Is V for Vendetta. Okay, Hugo Weaving.
I also learned that the Facade charges more for a cameo than Tito Santana.
Than Tito Santana?
Yeah. I don't know. Dan hasn't said he was doing cameos again, but close. So now I'm on my semi-annual. Hey, what wrestlers are doing cameo right now?
Well, Facade has to put gas in that new car of his. So, wait, he's got a Prius.
Does.
Actually, he's got a Prius, right? So that's a hybrid. All right, it's still $5 here. So, anyways, last word from T-Pop, and we got to get out of here because I got a lot to do in an early morning. The Undertaker has been on record saying, "Oh no, there's a new message. That's not what I wanted to read, but I'll add it too." AAA is the best weekly show in wrestling right now, and the Undertaker is on track to be Booker of the Year. T-Pop says. Woof. Okay. I know you're doing the review and everything, so you're really ingrained in this. So I'm glad you're having a better time than Mike did during the Impact reviews back in the day. The Undertaker has been on a record saying that Mil Mascaras was his favorite wrestler getting into the business, and he's the one who inspired Taker to always stay in character. Also, you got to think Taker did do a lot of atypical big man stuff. So if you can't. Guys, that's what I learned. Turns out this whole time, The Undertaker was Lucha Libre inspired. Leave with that. Liberty L, the villainess, is on your TikToks and come to a town near you. If you want Liberty to come to your town and she hasn't been there yet, tell your local promoter to book her ass.
Yes.
Because she is delivering. Well, hold on. I got a note here. I want to make sure I get this right. She is delivering on the big, beefy women slapping lady meat.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Stop it.
Yes. We're going to bring it to every town.
Thank you so much. It's been so much fun to watch your journey over the last couple of years here at 880 Wrestling and abroad and wherever you pop up. And I'm like, oh, Liberty's on this show too. Yes. It's always a nice surprise. So thank you so much. Follow her on the, real quick, what are the social medias?
It's The Villainess. It's officially The Villainess and Liberty L, The Villainess. Yeah, everywhere.
Some version of that. Do it in the search. You're going to find this face.
Yeah.
And if you're on audio, we have a cover art. So thank you guys so much. Mad Mike, teaching the youth of upstate New York.
Yeah. I dropped a lot of Star Wars jokes yesterday, which was good.
It was May the 4th.
I was told not to quit my day job,
and
then I said comedians work at night, and I walked out of the room. Oh well, sudden lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
Well played.
Riz plays games.
Games.
There you go.
And a bunch of other stuff.
There you go. I'm on Sorgatron on all social medias. I'll be in the Portland area. If we have any Mayhems out there, let me know. And I'll be in Michigan at the Michigan Speedway next week. We should be doing a show from the road. In some fashion. I think producer Missy will be sitting in this seat helping us out with that, allegedly. But she's also going to New York this weekend, so I don't know. So that is the plan. So if there's any adjustments or anything, if we shift the Monday from Portland or anything, we'll let you know in the social medias. But we do intend to have a show, and we will be back the week after that with the full in-house situation. I can't remember if I booked anybody for that yet. We will find out, I guess. So thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next time. Make sure you're supporting your local independent wrestling that isn't shitty to their people. And we'll see you guys next time. Mayhem out.
Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you want.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.